Hi, this is Ross from ProTech Epoxy Floors, Port Richey, Florida. Today we're starting this 3,100 square foot building in Port Richey. This project is for a repeat customer. We've done a project for them previously. So as you can see, these ramps into the building, really rough condition. The floor is not so bad. So he just took over this building. This is a nice space. He just put in overheads. He's going to air condition the place, put in a ceiling, and we're on his list of things that need to get done. So this is what I'm talking about here. I mean, this is all going to have to be repaired, make it smooth, flush. Now, one of the things we have to look out for, because this was an active workshop, there were fixtures in here, and you're going to see this everywhere throughout the floor, where there's posts that the equipment sat on. Now there are a lot of cut lines in this floor too, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill them as well. Now part of the reason that we fill the cut lines too, besides the fact that the floor is aesthetically more pleasing, is that it does not allow dirt to accumulate in those cut lines. This is going to be a polyaspartic primer coat. That's what the customer specified. That's what he wanted, and that's what we're going to do. So we're all set up with our grinders. We have 3 grinders going. Here's another example of just going to have to watch where we go the whole time. Really, there's a lot of divots in the floor. So this is like indicative of throughout. So we are going to repair all that. We're either going to sink them or cut them out. But we are going to get them out of the floor and patch them. So we do have 3 setups going. We got 2 floor grinders and 1 small grinder that we're going to grind in the edges with. Then we'll follow up the edges with a hand grinder as well. Here's the 3rd setup here. That's going to cut like a 14-inch path around the whole perimeter. This is a very oddly shaped building too. There's a lot of corners, ins and outs. Now here's an example too of where obviously this was replaced. So we're really going to have to do a good job repairing that and getting it so that you don't know that it was ever there. Okay, so we're all ready to get started. Okay, so we're well into our project. We've done some repairs, and what we did was we did repairs along the trim. Because what we're going to do is, it's a relatively large job. So instead of trying to do all the trim, what we're going to do is we're going to do the trim and then do the floor. So we had patched this last Friday. Today is Monday. We're back. So what we're doing now is we're braiding the product so that it gets a good grip on this polyaspartic primer. And that's a little bit different than what we normally do as well. Polyaspartic primer. Usually we do epoxy. This is a repeat customer. So we've already done a project for him and it was a polyaspartic primer. And that's what he was happy with, and that's what he wanted for his workshop. So you can see this is a really nice grind. We did a lot of prep in here. We've already done a lot of repairs, but the repairs we're going to do today, final, and that's where we're going to go back and pick all this stuff up that you see like this. I mean, which is just here, there, everywhere, including filling these control joints so the surface is seamless. So again, what Chuck is doing now, he's abrading those patches. So we get good adhesion. So you can kind of see where we want to get the trim done. Even things out. Before we do the floor. This way when we drop the floor, it'll be just one straight shot instead of trying to fool around with all the details. Now this color is going to be, this color blend is Coyote. Very popular color. So we're trying to make everything as seamless as possible. And everything is going along really well. Okay, we've made a ton of progress. We're working on the repairs. We're going section by section. Each section is about 1,200 square feet. We're doing 2 separate pours in each section. So now we're going to finish doing the repairs here. You can see all these divots that needed to be covered. Refilling in our control joints a second layer to make sure it's perfectly flush with the surface. And you can see the difference. I mean, this floor is not finished yet, it's not top coated. But you can see, this thing is like a pancake. This is really far from where we started out, the condition of this floor. And this is why we're taking all these steps. So that when we get to this point, the whole floor is going to look this good. So here's some more repairs, and then eventually we'll get back here. We'll finish the repairs. You can see our stations have moved. We've got 2 stations, and then when we get down to this section, we'll get rid of these stations as we go. Okay, here's our project complete. This was about 3,500 square foot. We just finished putting the polyaspartic top coat down. This color blend is Coyote. Now, if you've seen the previous video segments in this video, you can see what this floor looked like when we first got here. It was rough. This is a shop that's been around for a little while, so there were different businesses in and out of here. So there were posts in the floor, anchors, a lot of divots. We did fill the control joints because we wanted to give a seamless surface. The job looks absolutely beautiful. This project is about 3,100 square feet all in. Like I said previously, a lot of repairs. So this was full diamond grinding. We really got back down to the concrete, the aggregate. I'll show this color in the sun too. And I mean, you can appreciate the top coat too. How beautiful that top coat looks. It's a very popular color. They did not do any of the interior rooms like the office or the bathroom. They just left them the way they were originally. This Put a lot of improvements into this building, especially the doors. If anybody knows what overhead doors cost. He's got 4 of them in here. Job looks great. Thanks for watching.
Pro Tech Epoxy Floors, New Port Richey, Florida. We professionally install beauty and durability. Pro Tech serves both residential and commercial customers in Pasco, Hernando, Hillsborough and Pinellas counties. Please call or text 727-916-2314 to discuss your project. We look forward to being of service. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, or subscribe.